If you decide to outsource your voiceover needs, the good news is there is no shortage of voiceover talent, and a couple of things have contributed to that. Over the years, over the past few decades, technology has made recording equipment far cheaper than it used to be. And of course, with computers and the internet, being able to now work and communicate directly with clients is easier than it's ever been. And because of that, a number of platforms have sprung up, and thousands and literally tens of thousands of people around the world now record voiceovers in every imaginable language and dialect. So where do you find voiceover talent? Well, some of the biggest online platforms where you can shop for talent would be places like Voices.com and Voice123. There are a lot of others, and I mean there are a lot of others, but those are the two biggies. So one of the things that a lot of people do who use these bigger platforms is they will listen and audition. And by audition, I simply mean listen to the demos that they have online and then bookmark or favorite or like the talent they like most so that they can go back and access these talent whenever they want. One great way to find talent is to audition them actually by having them record. So pick your 5 or 10 favorite talents, send a script out, allow them to record their version of the script that you have, in which turn either you or your client that you're working for can then make the final decision. When it comes to auditioning, a voiceover talent should be more than happy to audition. As a voiceover talent, I'm thrilled when a client comes to me and says, I'm having a few people audition the script. Would you mind reading it? I am always thrilled to do it. Auditioning is how voiceover talent get work. So never hesitate to audition a script to a talent or multiple talent. One thing to keep in mind, for those of us who do this on a full-time basis, we have to measure very carefully where we put our time and resources because we too are responsible for our own return on investment. So when I'm asked to audition, as long as I'm auditioning along with, say, 5 to 10 other people, that's great. If it's another 100 or 200 people, which happens quite frequently where I'm invited to what we'll call cattle call auditions, I will politely pass because my chances for time spent and chances of being hired when you're competing against 199 other people are pretty slim. So the time spent is just not worth it. I can increase my odds of finding jobs by finding other marketing channels or auditioning in places where it's me and a handful as opposed to me and hundreds of other people. So that's just something to keep in mind. The better talent will avoid situations where they're competing against hundreds of other people because typically it's not in their best interest because they have other ways and other means of finding work as opposed to competing in large groups of people. So remember this, when you hire a voiceover talent, you are partnering with somebody. This is somebody who is a professional at engaging an audience, who is a professional at creating a high quality, consistent product. And ultimately, their job is to make your life not only easier, but to make you a rock star to your client and to your boss.